So I've been messing with this setup for like 15 minutes, so hopefully it's good enough. I'm back! Yay! It's been forever. I don't have a lot to show because I don't knit on a lot of projects at once. I have like 3 things and then some dream knitting, and then I guess that's it. 4 things? 4 things. Okay. So I have, this is the Woolly Anecdotes podcast. I have a blog, an Instagram, and there's a group on Ravelry if you so desire to look at those things. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my finished objects first. This is my favorite. I finished this hat. Yay! I was finally able to do needleless cables going both directions. What was that? The left-leaning ones were really easy to do. The right-leaning ones I kept having to use a needle until like probably up here. And I used a pom-pom from Barrett Woolco, and it's a snap-on one. Yay! And I have like 5 other ones so I can switch them out. That's fun. Yeah. And then I finished another hat. This one was for Tori. So I knit this for him a really long time ago. I knit it in one day, but I didn't follow, I followed a pattern that was for a cabled hat, like the decreases for it, so it didn't work. It was way too wide here, and it was too shallow, and it wasn't great. But I didn't want to waste the yarn, so I finally ripped it out and redid it. I used the Barley pattern by Tin Can Knits without the garter section. Yeah. And it fits him perfectly. Like, he has a really big head. So I knit the largest size they have. Yeah, he wore it today. It's a little chilly out, so see, it's so big. It's huge. Anyway, and that's Malabrigo Rios yarn. I don't know the colorway. And this one is Knit Picks Capra DK. It's so soft. I love it so much. I was right. By the way, Remy stole it. He likes to steal my hats. I left it out one day and he put it on. It's like, great. Now he's gonna think this is his. But he's cute about it. He'll like put it on and then take it off and hold it out to me and be like, your turn. So yeah. Those are the only completely finished objects I have. I have like, sort of finished a pair of socks. I just have to weave the ends in on one of them. So, excuse me, jeez. This is the first one. It's the library socks. So it has the pattern on the front and on the back, which I really like. This is yarn by Legacy Fiber Arts. This is their avocado colorway. And then they're Cracking the Sidewalk, which is just the perfect name for this colorway. It's the perfect name for it. I did something a little different with the heel. Usually I do 18 repeats and then pick up 19 to 20 stitches on a side. But I felt like that was a little too much, so I went with 16 repeats and picked up 16 or 17 stitches on the sides, and I think that's a little too small because it's just a tad tight right here. But it'll stretch out, so it's fine. The next pair I think I'm going to do 17 repeats. And oh my word, sorry. I only had 1.2 grams left of the 20 gram mini. So I think I would be able to get 4 rows out of this and have pretty much nothing left over. But yeah. So the other sock, I still have to weave in all the ends. Well, almost all the ends. But somehow I royally messed up when I was picking up stitches for the gusset. If you can see, there's like a giant hole there. If I pull it tight, it's okay, but then where is it? Like, yeah, if you can see that, like, ugh, it's so bad. So what I'm planning on doing is just pulling this bit as much as I can and then sewing it in, if you can see it. Yeah, so sewing it in around the sides with this. We'll see how it goes. I think it should be fine. Yeah, so there's that. It's gonna be really short, guys. Sorry. And Remy's taking a nap, so you're not gonna see it. Yeah, that's that. So once that is done, I will have one project on my needles, which I will be very excited to get off of them because there are other things I want to cast on right now. So this is my one whip. It is the Moss on the Old Oak, and I am using this craft or that comfy worsted or cozy worsted, I think, something like that. And it's huge. It's so big. And that is not inaccurate. I can't get this to show up on camera the correct color. It is not that bright. It's a lot more muted than that. But anyway, so it's huge. Right now I'm on the last twisted stitch section, and then I think I have 3 more sections after that. No decrease one, and then lace in the end of it. So I'm excited. So remember when I was talking about the bugs that ate my yarn? So I have one skein left that bugs didn't eat, and I figured I would use that one for the lace bit. So right now I'm using one of the skeins that got eaten up, and to fix that I did Russian joins to connect the yarn without having to sew in a bunch of ends or weave in a bunch of ends. And so far it's going okay, I think. I don't know. I haven't come to a spot where I've done a Russian join yet, which I thought I would have by now. But I'm a little worried because that takes a lot more yarn than jeez. It takes more yarn than just like adding a new, I don't know how to describe it. I guess it takes more yarn. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Than another way of adding yarn. Oh man. Ooh. Yeah. And it's kind of, I gotta find some place where, let's see. Oh, of course now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. So this is one of the areas where a Russian join was done, and it has this yarn sticking out. I'm gonna use a crochet hook and get it back in there. And I've looked at it multiple times, and I don't think it's the yarn breaking apart. I think it's where it was joined, if that makes sense. Yeah. Here's another one. It's the same thing. So, I don't know. We'll see. It should be fine. I don't know why it wouldn't be. But yeah, I really want to get this done by winter because I just want to be able to snuggle up in it. I'm still working from home, and we live on the top floor, so our condo gets cold in the winter. I think that's all I wanted to say for that one. Wow, this is gonna be really short. Oh well. Okay. So a little bit of dream knitting. I've wanted to make this shawl for a very long time. It's the Washed Out Shawl by Joji Locatelli. You can't really see. There's a lot of lace and garter in it, and it's kind of oh my word, I can't think today. I'm so freaking tired. Jeez, I have no idea. I feel like it starts with an M. No, faded. It's faded. Yeah. So these are the colors I want to use. These two came as a set, and I got these at the Mid-Michigan wool. I don't know. It was Mid-Michigan Wool Festival or something several years ago. So yeah, it's gonna be so pretty. So once I finish my moss on the old oak, this is what I'm gonna cast on, I think. This is Dreamweaver by Marigold Jen. This is Aurora Borealis in the same dyer. They came as a shawl set for a different pattern, but I didn't like that pattern. I just wanted the yarn. And this is Smoke on the Water from Copper Centaur Studios. It's not quite that bright, honestly. Yeah, it's not quite that bright. They're so pretty. And the next sock I'm gonna make, I think, is for Tori, and I'm gonna just do a plain vanilla sock with this yarn. It's coming off more black and gray, but it's more it's actually navy and gray. It's really soft and nice. So yeah. Wow, that's really short. Alright, well, I guess that's it. That's what happens when you don't work on a lot of projects, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.